friends, I'm back again, and this time I have a special guest. This is Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary is head of transportation. Say hi, Mr. Gary.
Hello, everybody.
So, Mr. Gary is the one who has spent all summer, and Mr. Art. Say hi to Mr. Art.
Hello.
So they have spent all summer putting together the bus routes and taking your transportation request forms, assuming you submitted it on time, and making sure that you guys have a way to, well, that most of you have a way to school. So between the two campuses, we only have 11 buses, and we have about 1,600 families. And so that means that, unfortunately, not every single student could get on a bus. Each bus at the Middle High campus seats about how many, Mr. Gary?
51.
51 kids. And at the elementary campus, how many can we fit on a bus?
77.
77 kids. So, and we have about 900 kids here, and we have about 600 kids over there. So obviously that doesn't work for us. So there are a bunch of kids who have been waitlisted, and as we get started, the buses will see how full they actually are and how many bodies they can fit on and how many people requested but aren't really riding. And when that happens, Mr. Gary and Mr. Art will start making phone calls and letting people who are on the wait list know that they can ride a bus. So if you rode a bus last year, one of the most common questions is, if I rode a bus last year, do I have a bus stop?
Yes, as long as you actively rode at the end of the year.
Okay, so if you rode the bus in the last couple of weeks of school last year, then they have a bus assigned to them?
Correct.
Is their bus stop the same as last year?
More than likely not.
More than likely not. So then how do they know, if they rode a bus last year and they know they're allowed to be on a bus this year, how do they know where to catch the bus and when to get on the bus?
Email me or call me.
Okay, so what's your email address?
montagna.gary@somersetcollegeprep.org.
So that's montagna.gary@somersetcollegeprep.org, and they can probably find that on the website, right?
All the stops will be posted on the website before the close of business Friday.
And today's Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay, so day after tomorrow, by the end of the day, all the stops will be posted and the morning times will be posted, but they're always subject to change, yes?
Correct. Sassel's times and stops got posted this afternoon. They're up.
Okay, so the elementary campus is already posted. So if you're an elementary rider, go ahead and check that out. And middle high should be posted by the day after tomorrow, by the end of the day. The afternoon stop times are not posted, right?
Correct.
And so all the parents who say, well, what time's my kid getting off of the bus? The answer is, we really don't know. We need to see how long it's going to take to get everybody off and to run the routes in normal school traffic, because this summer when they've run the routes, there hasn't been school traffic on the road. So it hasn't been realistic.
We sort of compensate for that. But a footnote on the routes, you really need to either call or email, because it is not up to the parent to choose the stop that they see on the screen. Without the home address, it's difficult for them to know what stop it is, so please take the time to email.
Okay, so for the returning students,
yes, if
the stop is the same as last year, then it's...
That's okay.
Okay,
that's
so
okay.
If they look on the website and the stop they were at last year isn't there,
they need to
send you an email.
Yes.
Okay, so they need to send Mr. Gary an email if your stop is not on the website. And again, that email address is montagna.gary@somersetcollegeprep.org. Can they call?
Absolutely.
So the school number is 772-343-7028. Are you likely to come to the phone if they call?
Good chance.
So one of the other things Mr. Gary does is move furniture and help out with fixing things around here. So he may not come to the phone. It may end up being a message, but he will eventually return your call or your email. And remember, we do have a 48-hour email policy, which means that he has 48 business hours to get back to you. However, because it is late on Wednesday right now, and because we know that school starts on Monday, he is going to try to get back to everyone in time for school to start on Monday. Right, Mr. Gary?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks. Have a great weekend.